What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, today we'll hear the perspective of Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful, on the topic of Bitcoin and crypto, and more importantly, why Kaspa is the hidden gem Kevin O'Leary will love. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Kaspa's the digital silver to Bitcoin's digital gold, which, like all other digital assets, you should always protect, Crypto Crew. Practicing self-custody is key, and in my personal opinion, the Tangent wallet is your best option. Plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable cold storage, in my opinion. So if you wish to order your Tangent wallet today, you can get 10% off using code CryptoCrew, link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
Crypto Crew, the other day, Fox News featured Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful, who gave advice to crypto skeptics talking about starting small with Bitcoin.
The great thing about digital is that you can put it on your phone. You can actually see it every day, watch the price go up and down. And so at the end of the day, it's learning in small increments and not risking too much and getting to understand the technology. Start small. Buy a third of a Bitcoin. Everybody knows and have heard of Bitcoin, so start there. Put $100 in. Enjoy. Watch.
I get this point of view, but that means you'd leave a lot on the table. I mean, starting small doesn't mean ending small, right? After Bitcoin, along came Ethereum, then came Cardano and Solana. Anyone in the crypto ocean is there to maximize their potential returns. Now, Bitcoin already is a matured asset with a massive market cap. Growth is likely to be slower and not as explosive. On the other hand, Kaspa is still in its early stages, which means it has way more room to grow. Now, keep in mind, Crypto Crew, there are no guarantees on the crypto ocean, and none of what I tell you is financial advice, of course. But since its inception in 2021, Kaspa has been one of the top performers in the bear market and has found itself in its first ever bull run. And with all of the developments that are about to roll out for Kaspa, the upgrade to 10 blocks per second, the implementation of smart contracts, the completion of DAG Night, the imminent Tier 1 exchange listings, and the institutional adoption for Kaspa worldwide in a variety of sectors, it is safe to say the big wave or waves for Kaspa is or are still to come.
Treat it as an investment long term. It's a new asset form. Think about it as digital gold. That's the way I look at it.
All right, so Kevin calls Bitcoin digital gold, and we at Your Crypto Crew totally get that. Bitcoin is the granddaddy of all crypto with a capped supply of just over 21 million coins, making it a great store of value. But here's the thing, Bitcoin's price is currently sitting at a whopping 83,000 US dollars per Bitcoin at the making of this recording. For most people, that is a huge psychological and obvious financial barrier. Now, you could buy fractions of a Bitcoin, but really the Bitcoin ship has sailed. I mean, even if Bitcoin would go to 150K USD per Bitcoin in this bull run, that's just over 2x from the price at the making of this recording. And on top of that, Bitcoin's high fees and slow transaction times make it less practical for everyday use and less appealing in 2025 and beyond.
Maybe Bitcoin isn't digital currency at all.
And this is where Kaspa comes into the picture. Kaspa is designed for speed and scalability with 1 second block times, near instant transactions, and super low fees. So while Bitcoin is great for storing value, Kaspa is better suited for real-time transactions and everyday use. To give you a real-life perspective, Crypto Crew, Milky Road, shout out to them, shared this interesting stat. Adoption is real. Stablecoins overtook MasterCard and Visa in 2024 with a processed value of 15.6 trillion US dollars. That's 12 zeros, mind you. Kas is about to be the cheapest, fastest, and most secure network running on 10 blocks per second with smart contracts and stable coins.
With Kasplex and with Kaspa,
having 10 BPS per second, we can reach up to 4,000 transactions per second. So basically, Casplex is deploying very soon a deploy issue mode. With the new OP codes that are going to be launched, stablecoins can exist on Kaspa. Meaning that, as I was saying, any stablecoins can now join Kaspa. And imagine having stablecoins on the fastest proof-of-work network out there.
Just think of what happens as more and more people start transacting on Kaspa. This is why Caspians like myself walk by faith, not by sight. Kaspa is about to take the market and the crypto ocean by storm.
So now we're in a new phase. There's a new tone that the government, Trump has put it forward. They're going to provide regulations to allow this to become integrated with the financial institutions of America. It's going to become a payment system, an investment vehicle. It's going to become part of all of the sectors of our economy. We have 11 sectors. Eventually, I believe crypto will be the 12th.
But let's not ignore the limitations Bitcoin has. Still running on 2009 technology, taking 10 minutes per block, and massively limited transaction throughput, about 7 transactions per second, making it less scalable for mass adoption, which goes to show that Bitcoin is an asset, but really a store of value only.
Bitcoin is digital capital. At its worst case, in its narrowest form, you could think about the strategic Bitcoin reserve as a stockpile of the apex asset of the human race. And so what's it worth? Well, over the next 20 years, I think it's worth anywhere from $3 trillion to $106 trillion to the United States. U.S. corporations, like my corporation, are actually recapitalizing on Bitcoin. The AIs are coming. The AIs don't get bank accounts. They don't get credit cards. The AIs, the artificial intelligence economy, will be built on digital capital, digital property. It'll be a $100 trillion economy. It'll be built on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin maxis like Michael Saylor make great points defending Bitcoin, but once we start talking about digital currency and involving Bitcoin in the conversation of moving large sums of capital and quick transactions, all of the Bitcoin limitations come to the surface. Because Bitcoin is not digital currency, it simply cannot be used as a form of hard money because it simply lacks the scalability and updated tech.
Money center banks do not like this because they're not going to be able to charge big fees on transactions around the world with currency. For example, it's $1 trillion market. When the American dollar gets digitized, it'll become the de facto payment system worldwide at a fraction of the cost.
There is one major problem. Bitcoin can only process about 7 transactions per second. That's like trying to stream an HD Netflix movie on a dial-up connection. Kaspa, on the other hand, uses something called blockdag technology, allowing to process transactions in as little as 1 second. Soon, that will be even 10 times faster. In a world that demands instant payments, which one sounds more practical to you?
You know, Laura, there's one other thing about Bitcoin. It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
It's just cool. It is. My kids, you know, they actually gave it to each other, you know, at Christmas once.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They delivered a couple of Bitcoin to each other. I mean, and they still own it.
So while Bitcoin is the foundation, Kaspa is the innovation that took Bitcoin's essentials and improved its weaknesses. This is why Kaspa is Bitcoin's grandson. And really, as soon as Kaspa will be a complete crypto project, Kaspa will be the culmination of the top cryptos' unique buying reasons. Kaspa will be even faster than Solana, but without the network failures. Kaspa will have smart contracts like Ethereum, but much faster and cheaper, not just for investors, but also for developers to build on the Kaspa network. Kaspa will be able to do what XRP was made for, being a fast alternative to the current Swift messaging network for banks. But unlike XRP, Kaspa is fully decentralized and a proof-of-work crypto project, meaning Kaspa will be recognized as a commodity and digital asset, not a security, avoiding all the legal issues that has plagued XRP for years, all the while maintaining Bitcoin-like security and decentralization.
This sector belongs in America. The development should be here. The technology should be mastered here. We should lead the world in it. Other administrations didn't do that. And I think we should celebrate it because I think we shouldn't fall behind on this.
Bitcoin is an amazing store of value and a great way to hedge against inflation. And so the U.S. government's choice to start a Bitcoin reserve is a great thing in my personal opinion. That said, as a crypto project itself, as an investment, Bitcoin's rally to the upside has already been done for most part. The price per BTC is high, the gains are relatively marginal from here on, and Bitcoin operates on outdated tech, leading to slow transactions, a complete inability to scale at the moment, making it unpractical for everyday use. And that's where Kaspa comes in. It's secure, lightning fast, scalable whilst fully decentralized, making it a great complement to Bitcoin. Kaspa is the second coming of Bitcoin, a Bitcoin operating on internet speed. You could say Kaspa is Bitcoin's grandson. Unlike Bitcoin, Kaspa is still very affordable at the making of this recording, and with all of the aforementioned developments Kaspa will roll out in the near future, Kaspa has still a lot of upside ahead. Again, not financial advice, just my conviction I share with conviction. Here in your crypto crew, you can watch a ton of Kaspa videos on its tech and why I personally believe that at the making of this recording, Kaspa is the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. So if you haven't looked into Kaspa's technology, you can do it yourself. And as for you Caspians and Kaspa soldiers out there, Kaspa is better than it was before, but not as good as it will be. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.